Good morning to you. A little bit cloudy here again and dark. Uh, Sun has not come up yet, but today's bottom line is found in Romans 12:3. For I say, through the grace given to me, to everyone who is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, as God has dealt to each one a measure of faith. You know, I read this and I think, we cannot allow ourselves, even when we've done something good or something that is commendable and admirable, that we all have the same grace. And because you do something like that or you win a soul, it doesn't make you better than another person that doesn't do it the same way as you do or hasn't won a soul yet. But don't puff yourself up, because God has a way of humbling us, and be sober about it. And remember this, that God has given every single person a certain measure of faith. Your faith may be greater than mine. Mine may be greater than yours. The Bible says we've all sinned and fall short of the glory of God. You may stand real tall when it comes to drinking because you don't like to drink, or you don't smoke because you hate the smell of smoke. But you fall short in gossip, or you fall short in lying or stealing. I don't know what it is, but we know that just because we're strong in an area that others are weak, we can't think ourselves better than them. And remember, maybe you pray for the sick and they get well. Your faith may be greater than mine, but one thing is, keep yourself in check. Because if you do think higher than yourself, then you're going to be humbled. And this is going to be harder than had you humbled yourself, because I think it's easier just to keep our mouth closed. Well, it's not that easy, but to say nothing instead of saying it, and then you have to choke on those very same words. Swallow them instead. It's pass them down, man. It's better than having to choke on them. Well, I hope that this brings you some insight today to make your day easier, and remind you, when you think better than yourself than others, then you kind of put it right there in check. God bless you. I hope that you be praying for me as I am praying for you, and that the sun come out today. God bless you. Love you. And like always, brothers and sisters, peace out. Bye-bye.